Hey, MYZ. We are live. Is anybody out there? Okay, we got one viewer. Hey, one viewer. You're up late with me. Okay, I guess everybody is sleeping or not paying attention. But if you are up and you are in the group, let me know that you are on this live chat so that I know to keep going. Looks like we got two viewers. I don't know who you are. Let me know who you are so I can speak to you. I don't want to keep saying, hey, two viewers. I want to talk about opportunity tonight. I have a message about opportunity that I think you guys need to hear because it's something that is, I think it hinders a lot of us. I think it hinders a lot of us because we are under the perception that opportunity is supposed to look a certain way. We're under the impression that when an opportunity is presented to us, it's supposed to be wrapped in gold paper with a pretty bow on it, and it's going to be hand delivered to you, and it's going to have your name on it. We're under that false impression that opportunity is supposed to be delivered that way, and that is not the case. You see me post in the group a lot of times. I'll share something and I'll hashtag opportunity just to let you know that even though it may seem small, it may look small, but you just never know what that small thing may be. Opportunity doesn't come, like I said, dressed in a certain way. It's not going to, walk up to you and be like, hey girl, how you doing? Just letting you know, I'm here. Opportunity in your face. Hey, it doesn't work that way. Opportunity doesn't jump in your face. It doesn't jump in in your lap and say, hey, I'm an opportunity, take me. You have to search for it. You have to dig for it. You have to seek it. You have to be willing to get dirty to find it. Another thing about opportunity is that sometimes it's disguised as a distraction. And I know that there are some people who talk about you have to, remain focused and you have to avoid distraction and everything like that. But I'm always one to the left. I'm always one who thinks differently, because sometimes distractions are meant to distract you from what you're not supposed to be looking at. And I'm going to explain that. What I mean by that, there are good distractions and then there are bad distractions. The good distractions are the ones that are supposed to take you away from what you're not supposed to be doing. So let's just say, for instance, I'm going to use the same example that I used yesterday about losing weight. Let's just say that your goal is to lose weight, but you're distracted by someone who wants you to read this book. It has nothing to do with your goal and your regimen of your plan of losing weight, but she wants you to read this book. Maybe that particular thing is a distraction from your ultimate goal. But let's just say this person, you're on this regimen and you want to lose weight, but you're having a hard time with it. You're having a hard time sticking to the plan. You're having a hard time sticking to the diet. Now, the same person wants you to sign up to a marathon that she wants you to run. You don't want to do that because you're thinking, I do not have time for a marathon. I can't even stick to this diet and this plan. How am I going to run a marathon? You're thinking that that's a distraction. But it's really not, because if you think of it, a marathon is going to help you to gain that determination. Is going to help you gain that discipline that you need to stick to a diet, to stick to a regimen, to stick to a plan. So maybe you're thinking that marathon is a distraction when it's really not. It's an opportunity. It's an opportunity for you to learn. It's an opportunity for you to grow. It's an opportunity for you to build your muscle and your strength in the journey to your ultimate goal. So stop thinking that opportunities are supposed to look like opportunities. They don't. They really don't. Another thing that is a pet peeve of mine is that people follow the masses. They follow what everybody else is doing as an opportunity. They go to the same type of venues. They go to the same type of people to get what they need. There are hundreds of other people out there that can give you the same results for what you're looking for, but it's a better opportunity. But because you're not looking at it, you're not seeking it, you don't see it as an opportunity. I don't have a particular example for that, but it just that just bothers me. I'm always one who, I don't want to follow what everybody else is doing. I don't want to follow what Susie is doing. I don't want to follow what Mary is doing. I want to do what I want to do. I want to I want to blaze my own trail and figure things out, because in that trail, I'm going to find plenty of opportunities that nobody else has discovered, that nobody else knows exists, because they're too afraid to try on their own. They're too afraid to dig for that opportunity. They're too afraid to get dirty. They're too afraid to fail. Opportunity is about trying and failing over and over again. But too many people are afraid to do that. So they miss out on good things because they want to seek the things that are easiest. They want to seek the things that are given to them, handed to them in their lap in a pretty bowl, pretty paper, and like, boom, it's an opportunity and it has my name on it. Those aren't the greatest opportunities. Another thing is to stop letting things pass you by. Stop letting things pass you by. Even when you're given that opportunity handed to you in your lap, you let it pass you by because you're like, oh, I'm not ready. I don't want to do that just yet. I'm not ready for it. Whatever excuse you can come up with, you let that opportunity pass you by. You have to stop doing that. When you are trying to maximize, when you are trying to grow, you need to take advantage of everything that comes your way. everything. As long as it's aligned to your ultimate goal, as long as it's aligned to what it is that you're trying to do, you need to take advantage of every opportunity that comes your way. Nothing is too small. Nothing is too large. If you are someone who sells Mary Kay, I'm going to use that as an example. If you're someone who sells Mary Kay and you are in a situation where someone says, I don't wear makeup, but I wear lip gloss. I like to wear lip gloss. You need to be ready to take advantage of that opportunity and say, well, I have a sample for you. I have something for you. Have a magazine ready for them. Have your website up. Give them a link to something. Always be ready, because they could see something that they want. They can see a lip gloss. They can see something else that they want, and it can build upon that. That's just a small example, of taking advantage of opportunities like that. But a bigger one is in Facebook, in some of the groups that we're all in. When things come up, and I mentioned this before, when things come up, when people say, share, your business, share your product, service, or whatever the case may be, it doesn't hurt to just put something in there. Share what you have. Share your website. Share what you're doing. Share who you are, because you never know who is watching. You never know who is seeking an opportunity to work with you. People are seeking opportunities. You may not be. You may be sitting in the sidelines, but other people are seeking opportunities. So you want to put yourself out there. You want to say, this is what I'm doing. Here's my blog. This is what I wrote. This is the new thing that I'm doing. This is what I'm offering. You want to put yourself out there. Even if you are an introvert, like myself, it's hard to believe. Even if you are an introvert, you are behind the screen. So typing something is not going to hurt you. If you are in business, you're in business to make money. You're in business to get clients. You're in business to sell your services. So why not do that when that opportunity presents itself for you to say, this is what I'm selling. This is who I am. This is my product. This is, my blog, or whatever the case may be. Share that. It's an opportunity. Another thing that you can do, small, very small, but huge opportunity is, and I have a great example of that, is I was in a group yesterday, and someone mentioned that, have you ever felt that you were an imposter in your own body? And it was just a blanket question. Anybody could answer, anybody could say something. So many people say, yes, I feel like that all the time, blah, blah, blah. And bam, just like that, Lovey Adai, I don't know if you know her, she does the blog Awesomely Lovey. She jumped in and said, yes, I feel like that. And she, gave like a spiel of, how she gets over it. And in a matter of 5 minutes, she took advantage of that opportunity and created a blog post on Medium and sent it out. And it's been shared as of about 6 o'clock today. It's been shared over 300 times. When I say that's a hell of an opportunity she took advantage of, that's an opportunity. And all it was just a basic question that somebody asked, and she made a blog post from it. And now her blog that post has been shared. So when you are scrolling Facebook or scrolling social media and you see something that you can insert your expertise in, you can insert your product in, you can insert your service in, do it. Do it. Because you never know who's watching. You never know who's going to take that and say, wow, I have to work with her. I have to, find out who she is. I have to connect with her. So that's an opportunity. But a lot of people pass on it. A lot of people don't see it. I'm included. I'm going to raise my hand. I come across stuff all the time on social media. But I don't take advantage of those opportunities because I myself say, oh, I'm not ready for that yet. Oh, I don't want to take that on yet. I'm not ready for that. But the difference between me and you is I recognize the opportunity. I see it as one. I see it as something that can up-level me. I see it as something that can get me to the next level. But I'm in my own way saying that I'm not ready. So as your leader, I'm telling you, don't do that. Be ready. Post it, share it, say what you got to say. You best believe on this new platform that I'm feeling myself on, that I'm trying to build this MYZ platform. I have to get the word out. I have to let people know that this is out there. MYZ is here to stay. We're not going anywhere. All we're going to do is get bigger and better. I have to do that. So that means I have to be watching out for those opportunities to share what MYZ is. I have to be on the lookout to share that opportunity to say, hey, join the group. Get in on the fun while you can. Get in on the ground level, because once we get to a certain level, people are going to be wanting to join us. They're going to be wanting to join MYZ. That's going to be an opportunity for them. So I'm telling you, while you're on the ground level with your business, while you're on the ground level with your blog or whatever it is that you're doing, while you're on the ground level, seek those little opportunities to build you up. They seem little now, but trust and believe, they will get you to where you desire to be. They will get you to where you desire to be. You just have to be on the lookout for them. They're not going to be packaged all pretty. They're not going to be blinking lights saying, hey, over here, I'm right here, I got your name. No, it's not going to be any of that. You have to dig for it. You have to seek it. There was something else I was going to say in regards to opportunities. Totally slipped my mind, but you know, in this journey of maximizing your zone, you're on a mission. You are on a mission to do whatever you need to do by any means necessary to maximize your zone. And if that has to be doing things that's out of the ordinary, doing things that is out of your comfort zone, that's what you need to do. That's what you need to do. This is out of my comfort zone. Speaking on this camera, looking into this phone is out of my comfort zone, but it's what I need to do to get the word out, is what I need to do to get you guys up off of your behind to maximize. To maximize. Last night I said on that video that I was getting frustrated with myself because I was thinking, what is going on with the group that, you know, people aren't engaging, people aren't saying anything, and I'm giving and giving and giving. Am I doing what I'm supposed to do to help them? Am I doing enough? And I had to convict my own self that I'm giving and I'm giving, but maybe I'm not doing enough. Maybe I need to be on camera. Maybe you reading my post isn't enough. Maybe you need to hear my voice. Maybe you need to hear my emotion. Maybe you need to see me, my body language, to say, this is serious shit. This isn't a joke. Running this group isn't a joke. It's kind of like running a company. You want to get your employees motivated. You want to get them working, doing what they're supposed to do so they can achieve their goals. That's what Maximize Your Zone is. That's what opportunities are. That's why I'm always saying, seek opportunities, seek opportunities, seek opportunities, because that's how you maximize. That's how you grow. That's how you grow. So, I think that's really all I wanted to say, you know, about opportunities. I just don't want you guys to keep passing them by because they're not wrapped up pretty. I don't want you to keep thinking that you have to follow what everybody else is doing. You know, a good example is another pet peeve, the social media platforms. You know, as soon as something big comes up, everybody jumps onto that platform and everybody runs to that. And then the next one comes up and everybody runs to that one. I'm going to say, as a coach, as a workshop facilitator, as a speaker, I'm going to go with what is comfortable for me. I'm going to go with where my audience is. I'm going to go with where my audience is comfortable. So I'm not going to force just because it's the new thing to do. I'm not going to force my audience to join Snapchat or to join Blab or to join all these other things that are coming up just so that you can hear what I have to say. If you are right here in this group, if you are in the Maximize Your Zone community, you are my tribe. You are who I'm connected with. So I'm going to speak to you here. I'm not going to say, hey, join Blab and catch me on Blab so you can hear what I have to say, the very same thing that I'm saying in the group. That's asinine to me. I'm not going to do that. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. It's not an opportunity for me, and it's not an opportunity for you. So I'm not going to do it. So you have to know what's right for you. You have to make sure that the opportunities that you are aligning yourself with are what's going to help you with your ultimate goal. And don't follow the masses. Do what's right for you. Do what makes you happy. Do what is comfortable for you. Following what everybody else is doing is not always the right thing to do. It's okay to observe, to see what it is that they're doing, to see if it's going to work for you, to see how it works for them. It's okay to do that, but don't just jump on board. Don't just jump on the bandwagon because the bandwagon is rolling. Bump that. Make your own bandwagon. Do your own thing. Like I said earlier in this video, I'm always one who's always doing something a little bit different than everybody else. Always different. I always get the side eye too, like, here she go again with that. You look at her. I've grown accustomed to that, so it no longer bothers me. Because I'm going to keep doing what I do. Because 9 times out of 10, I'm going to figure out a way to do it. Then somebody's going to ask, hey, Steph, girl, how you do that? How you figure that out? And I'm going to be giving them the side eye. Like I always do. A little bit of side eye. That's because I sought an opportunity. I blazed my own trail and I figured out, okay, I'm going to take this little piece of dirt right here, this little dirt ball. I'm going to dust it off, form it into something. I'm going to make something out of it. That's an opportunity. I see challenge as an opportunity for me to grow. It's dirty, but it's an opportunity. It's an opportunity for me to grow and for me to get to the next level. So, ladies, I've been on for about 22 minutes, and I'm not sure who's on. There's no comments, nobody said anything, but that's okay. I hope this message helped you to, think about opportunity a little bit differently, and not always think that it's something that you have to follow what everybody else is doing. It's not something that is going to be wrapped in pretty paper in a pretty bowl, that you have to actually seek it, and that you have to make sure that it is aligned with your ultimate goals. So have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.